Brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Into the air right away is Allen. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. And he will go down.
I see what we got here. I see what we got going.
DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Is brought in by Jamison Crowder. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Allen to throw it. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And it's caught. Touchdown! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Defense.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Prescott now. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Prescott on 4th down. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Going to run again here with Pollard. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well. Because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On play action, Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down, Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Cook up the gut. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 45 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT title, they didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's McKenzie. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. From midfield, here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And again, it's Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Final play of the half, Prescott. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Taken at the goal line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to take possession of the football. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Allen going to give this one to Singletary, and he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. A give up the middle to Singletary. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. They go right back to Singletary. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throw here's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Left side to Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Pollard. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are back within a couple of the lead. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 44 yards on the ground for him so far. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Singletary again. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And some room to work. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. So, Charles, I mean, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You're talking about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And just a yard to go here on second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the 30 on second down, Prescott, room here to run. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out
like
of
this
the end
sometimes.
zone. So we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10.
Oh, that wasn't big. That should have been big.
To throw, Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens.
And this is caught for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
The guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The onside kick.
And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On the give, this is Singletary. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now a run with Singletary. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.